What's going on, guys? Kwaku here. Listen,
Yeah.
one-on-one.
Tell him.
My boy Andyé.
Andy, what's up?
What are you saying, family?
Chilling.
Chilling, yo. Andy, you got a record coming out?
Yes, I do.
Man, yo, like, before we get into that, like, tell the people, what's the record? What can people expect?
Record name, Who Is She, featuring No Cap Curly. This is big, guys. Like, I haven't dropped a track in 2 years, so I know it's going to mean a lot for my career. I just feel really free right now. And this is the perfect time for me to even drop music. I'm just ready.
Yeah.
I really feel like this sound is refreshing for the city, Toronto, and hometown, Ethiopia. There's not a lot of acts like me, so like I'm just ready.
And yeah, it's been like 2 years since you dropped a track.
For sure.
You're about to drop a track. I know a lot of people, your close circle, your community, your fans, everybody's excited about this. You got a dope talent. You switched up, to make a different style of music that I think is really going to hit hard. Yo, just talk about your journey from where you began to where you are right now at this point with your music.
Okay, so when we begin, we got to start off when I started listening to music.
Okay.
I started listening to music, came to Canada at the age of 8, right? And by age 9, one of my friends said, go home and listen to Chris Brown, right? So in my music, you probably hear the Chris Brown influence a little bit, So heard the influence. And then by high school years, when my friend was like, you want to be an art, you keep saying I want to be a singer, but you're not doing anything about it.
Yeah.
And he really paged me, So Tariq, you know who you are. So
shout out Tariq.
Shout out to Tariq. So he really just put me on blast about just stay focused. And then we got together and wrote my first song. And I took it off YouTube, so no one's gonna know. But why not? For the people, for the hometown people, know that. It did really good locally. That people really believed potentially I could be good if I take my craft serious. And then just did my first song, Sorry Love, my debut project, my debut single actually. Yeah. And then that for sure just started making noise in the local scene, made people see like who's this new kid coming out of nowhere and everything. So that's how I started.
Crazy. So, music is a real personal thing.
For sure.
Like, it's art.
For sure.
You have your blank canvas. You go in the studio. Walk us through, because I feel like artists don't talk about this a lot, right? What goes on in your mind when you put bars to beat, when you put brush to canvas? So, what is your creative process? What, moves you? What made you want to do a track called Who Is She? What is it about? What's the story about it?
So, Who Is She? I heard the beat off BeatStars, and then it was just one of those feelings. There's certain songs I do when it feels different. It doesn't feel like something I normally do, right? And I think if you could hear the guitar loop in the beginning, it just there's certain songs when I make different melodies rather than the normal melody I make, So as soon as I heard that, I was just like, I was showing the people at first, and then they loved it. Yeah. But I don't really think the song was that crazy, to be honest, because I had other singles ready. Yeah. But Who Is She, when I first showed people, and they just made me believe this song is the one. Because when I record music or when I make music, I don't really acknowledge it until someone lets me know how big something can, because it's just about perspective, right? So crazy. That's how I felt about Who Is She at first.
So that track came together, and you're like, boom, let's print this. Yo, walk us. I'm curious, because like, I've been fortunate to be a part of like, the development to where you're about to drop this track
for sure
coming up.
Yeah.
Walk us through, from songwriting to production to music video to like marketing. Because for Who Is She, because very few people, like I'm saying this, like if really apply that sort of pressure to, making shit right, especially coming for 2 years off of music.
I personally, with me, so let's start off songwriting, right? With me, I really want to make sure there's a meaning behind what I say. Yeah. Like influences, like my Weekend, he might sing a normal tone, but there's a bunch of meanings behind that, right? So with songwriting, that happened. With the beat production, I was trying to go for a song that girls could love, the ladies could bump, but then the guys could bump to it too with their homies. Yeah. So that was just the whole meaning with the production. What I thought about it.
Crazy. And then so you produced it, you wrote the song, and now you have a video. There's a video to it,
Who Is She? So, coming out July 21st.
Oh, we got a date.
Damn, my bad.
Yeah, drop the video. Just fuck it.
July 21st.
July 21st. Got the video coming out. So, yeah, what was that? Because that's like pressure.
Okay, so For the video, I lost 17 pounds just so I could look skinny in the scenes. You know, just so I could look cute for the gallon.
Say no more.
Right? But the video, I was very passionate about the video, so it didn't feel hard work. But really, I woke up at 7 a.m., right? Started shoot at 11 a.m. and finished at 2 a.m. and did not eat the whole day. But it's just fun. So like, it's not like I took it hard for myself. Yeah. It was fun to me, and I really take directing serious. I really take writing serious because I look at my young career like a legacy. I don't look at myself like a young act. I look at myself like you have potential to be big. So I take all my acts serious and all my everything serious.
Yo, like I'm just hearing like your energy and talking, like, you know, just to get a little bit, we'll get into marketing, but just to get a little bit more personal in terms of who you are.
For sure.
Like, I don't know if folks like hearing this like conversation right now, I'm like right up with Andy. There's a different type of hunger you have.
For sure, I do.
What keeps you up at night? Because you're sitting here like, yo, man, I got this track coming out. Yo, this music video, this is what it means to me. Yo, it's a legacy, this and that. Like, I'm telling you, don't see that stuff. I feel like a lot of people have a lot to learn from that. Like, what keeps you up, that keeps you burning to like really want to push as far?
Okay, so at first my hunger was just making my like family proud, especially my mom. That was like my initial, like to be honest. Yeah. But then the older I got, and once my mom started appreciating my talent and just appreciating my presence with my music, I really started comparing myself, not music-wise, but comparing my dreams to like Michael, you know? And I feel like once you actually, if you're an artist, you tap in with Michael, you'll see that the standards are different. So you always got to humble yourself, but still stay really hungry to be number one. I'm not trying to be number two. I'm just trying to be number one. So that's what my hunger is, the potential I have. I know I could be really big, but that's what drives me, knowing I know where I'm going to be, but that excites me. Yeah. So that's where my hunger is, to be honest.
Nice. And where do you want to be?
Oof. You want me to be honest? I want to be number one. I want to be the greatest. I want to be the guy. I want to be the guy where all the kids back home are like, he did it, so I could do it. And I just want everyone to listen to me. I don't know. Yeah. That's my. I'm not trying to say like a professional, like I want everyone to love me, but really like I really am calculated with how my music is, and I want everyone to love it.
So you have this like village backing you almost. Yeah. Like you have this community. Yeah. You feel like it's not just about you.
No, not at all.
It's about other people.
For sure.
Why? Why do you care? Like why? Like fuck it. Like it's like you are doing your music. You're doing it for yourself. You know, you got your family you want to take care of. Why do you feel this commitment to a group of like a community? Like, you know, be it, you know, from Ethiopia, be it from Toronto, be it from the cats you grew up with. What about them makes you want to go extra hard?
That's a good question. I think why I do this for myself and them is I just really appreciate, like, from the heart, I really appreciate all the love I've been receiving, you know? I know my mom taught me that people are appreciating you because you got a God-given talent. Yeah. And I really just wanted to make my country proud, to be honest. I always just tell my mom and my friends, like, what I want to do in the future in Ethiopia, building a church, you know, just representing my country, even in Toronto, you know, with all the youths. Like, I'm from Dawes Road. Like, it's ghetto down there, right? I'm not saying it's hood, so don't come at me, you know, but I'm saying it can get a little. I'm not from the ends. Do not approach me like that. But, like, I don't know, that put hunger in me because I got to work, you know? All those years with my dad letting me know, like, you know, you gotta stay focused in school, and I was arguing that. I'm like, no, trust me, I got this, you know. Yeah. So,
So you have your parents' support, yeah?
For sure, no doubt.
Crazy.
Actually, story time. My mom actually, after I released my first song, my mom like loved it so much she gave me $1,000. She said, build your own studio in your room. Just build your own studio in your room. My dad put me back home. He used to be Preston, you know, like with news and everything. He put me in the national, like my city where I'm born. He put me on the national TV. They sponsored me. Went in there, said, hey guys, this is my new video, Sorry Love, you know. So like my parents really for sure support me, and it means so much. That's why I going back, my hunger while I'm helping, while I take everyone's notes serious, because they showed me a lot of love, and I really appreciate that. I'm not just saying that just to say that. Like I'm very positive in how I look at life. So when I receive something positive, I just want to give it back, to be honest.
Well, yo, honestly, big on your fam, your parents. You don't hear that, you know, parents supporting. For sure. And it's like, yo, I try my best to, like, you know my music history and you know, geography, And when I think about Ethiopia, you know, you just think about how big music is there.
It really is.
You know, I'm thinking about like Teddy Afro. We're going way back. You know, Teddy Afro. Yo, we know
What
Teddy
you know
Afro.
about
You know this. Then you have, but then I don't want to skip because I feel like I'm skipping a whole bunch. So fill in the blanks, right? Then you have The Weeknd.
Yeah, for sure.
And you have, you know, people who are doing it right now, like Emmanuel. Like, you know, Emmanuel's Ethiopian, I think. Right?
Yeah.
He's Ethiopian. Shout out Emmanuel. Are there other like Ethiopian inspirations that follow, or like you're like that's it, and I'm trying to top them, or you know try to
Yo, me be honest.
be honest, yo.
I love I love that. What was it? More Ethiopian acts are coming out for sure. Cause one is just making the whole country proud. But I for sure want to be on the top. But it's not on some like I'm better than you on the top. It's more of like let's all come up together. Yeah. Let's make a name for ourselves. You know. I see there's a lot of new acts from Ethiopian kids coming out. So like I'm just proud to be honest. And I'm happy I could hopefully one day say I'm gonna be one of them. So.
Nuts, yo, nuts, and you are like it's all about, you know, applying that pressure. I always say apply that pressure, you know, being consistent. Like like I said, like yo, it's a different type of hunger. You know, for me personally, like working with different artists, you know, supporting different, you know, journeys and pursuits. It's like, yo, I shout out Ducey in the back. Ducey in the back. Shout out Ducey, you know, management right now. Like,
yes, sir.
Yo, Ducey, yo, you can yell. It's okay. You can vibe the fuck this shit. We'll get you in this,
Who's
right?
that guy?
Do you feel like you have to catch up with Andyé, or do you feel like you have to work harder than Andyé, or like Andyé makes it easy for you?
I think Andyé makes it easier just because of the music it creates. You know what I mean? Like my job as a manager is to make, and I don't even consider myself a manager. I consider me and him like kind of like partners in this shit because we're like basically a label. Like we're independent. We gotta do everything. We gotta fight for press. We gotta fight for playlisting. Like. We don't have a major label backing us, like so. Like we're doing everything, so it's like when the music's good, it just makes my job that much easier. You know what I mean?
And you don't get that. Like you don't get like a lot of, you know, people who work around the artists. Artists just running. I feel like, you know, you're just running through it. And so like testament from Ducey, man.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
Let's jump into the marketing.
For sure, let's go.
Cause yo, you sent me a whole ass marketing plan about this. This is yo. You guys don't even know. This is why we're sitting at this table right now. This table right now is crazy. Because he snapped. So like that too, like what was the sense behind that? Like how did you really push that forward?
For who is she? Really starting off, No Cap Curly's is featured on the track. No Cap, right? So like with him, not only I knew he had a really good talent, but I knew he was taking over the city with TikTok and everything. Yeah. So that was mainly one of our main focuses with the marketing plan, and for sure Instagram, YouTube, Spotify playlisting, Amazon playlisting, and just DSPs by itself. That was really big. And press. Right now, I'm doing an interview. You know, that's one of the marketing plans for it and everything. So, with the marketing, to conclude, what I'm trying to say is, I just want to put it in people's faces. To be honest, that I'm the new act coming to the city. I'm the refreshing sound. Like, I hope that answered your question.
Crazy. I'm making it hard. We're gonna get into some deeper stuff too. Like again, right? What has been the hardest obstacle you've had to overcome?
That's a good question.
You can do it creatively. You can do it business wise. Like
no. I already have the answer, but I just gotta explain it properly. I think to be honest, I'm not gonna lie to you guys and be professional, but I think the hardest thing is, there's times when I'm a human being, so there's times when people could get lazy, right? So I think that was, especially in my younger career, like just starting off, that was my bad side of it. Is that what you say? Is that how you say it? Yeah. Just posting on Instagram, posting on TikTok. That was probably my hardest, just because I needed to get used to it and be disciplined, you know? But that's because I was just in love with just making music by itself. But then you see now you're handling with the business side of the music. You got to stay on tact. You can't be lazy with it, you know? Because everyone's watching you. Everyone's going to peep when you're not posting, when you don't post for a week and everything. So that's for sure is probably the hardest part, because everything else is just fun. I'm just doing this because I love music.
Wow, that's that. So it's like, you know, the times where you weren't feeling as motivated to post, and now you're like active on posting.
For
so
sure.
What are you doing to make sure you don't get back into that space?
One is, to be honest, probably my biggest one is having a team around you. Having a team around you that always motivates you, always checks you, not on some like, hey, like I think you should post. No, like, yo, you didn't post today, go post, you know? So that's for sure big. Having not only from a team, having humble friends around you, people that would just boost your confidence, throw in positivity. There's some negative people in the world, so you don't want to be around those people. to create doubts and everything.
Yo, on that topic, I'm all about, giving flowers where flowers
sure.
are due, right? Can you shout out 5 people in your, that's even a tough position. Everybody else on the room. 5 people in your corner, your community that you just want to give their flowers to.
Oof. Okay. Starting off with Ducey, my manager.
Ducey.
I personally think I don't even want to say my manager. He's literally just my best friend. Like you guys, when you guys see us together, we're probably like we come off annoying.
Yeah.
We're best friends and everything, but at the end of the day, it's still business. We know how to turn it off and turn it off. But Ducey's one of them for sure. My mother. Yeah. My mother's probably the biggest piece in all my music passion. I think she just has a beautiful soul. Every time I see her, I just get so happy. When you're around certain people, you just get happy and everything. Just builds your confidence. She just puts that confidence in me. My father just for keeping that hunger. My father's really disciplined.
Yeah.
If you're a Habesha, Habesha dads are disciplined. So he always keeps me disciplined. He always keeps me humble. He always keeps me hungry. He makes sure I don't get excited over easy things. That's 3. Who else? I'm trying to not say just random people. Okay, so I want to say my friends. I can't say specifically who, but my friends. Just cause I know I'm an artist and everything, but most times after the studio, I just want to go kick it with my friends. I just want to go play basketball with my friends and everything, and I think them doing that kind of relaxes me. So I know it's not flowers in a way of you deserve this because you influenced me, but you are a main key in my life and my music career because you relax me and everything. So the 4th is, I don't know, this might sound corny, but all the people that be supporting me, to be honest. The 5th, that's the 5th. Yeah. All the people that supporting me. I don't want to say all of my fans, but just everyone that's supporting me. Without you guys, this wouldn't happen. I wouldn't be sitting right here. So that's the flowers right there.
Crazy. If there could be 3 artists that you would jump on a feature with, or you want to do music with, who would it be? You could start from
All time.
All time. All time. You could start with somebody. You could go small to legend status, or mix it up.
Yeah.
Who's somebody low key that be I do a track? Who's the obvious one?
I want to give you my top 3 favorite artists. Yeah. But I don't want it to be too easy.
Yeah.
I think let me just go off by emotions.
Okay. Just
so I could put a little contrast in there. So for the dance, poppy vibe, just get up and dance. Yeah. For sure. Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson. Yo. That's who I'm for sure gonna put because he's my inspiration. Yeah. No doubt. I don't even need to explain that. This is a little dancey too, but I know he could do R&B. Yeah. No doubt, Chris Brown. Probably the main reason why I first started singing. Yeah. Yeah. He was just the first person I ever listened to when it comes to R&B music. Yeah. The third one's gonna be hard. So R&B, I got R&B pop, and damn. I don't know. Uh-huh. There's a couple. Yeah. I would love to do, in the future, I would love to do something with Adele. Adele. Just because. Really? You guys, when they listen to my music, it's upbeat and everything. Yeah. But I could really sing. Yeah. I could really sing. So I really want to show my emotion side of it. Crazy. I'm a human being. I go through relationship problems, girl problems. So Adele would be a really cool. It wouldn't even be it would be a surprise actually. I don't. Does she do a lot of features?
I don't even know. I think she does. Did a few.
Yeah, but she's one of those people that will give you goosebumps. Yeah. So for sure, her. I was gonna say Beyonce, but she's like a Michael Jackson kinda. So I want to make someone that makes everyone's damn, Andyé could do this. Do that shit. Adele's one of them.
Crazy, man. Yo, damn. That's okay. Adele, Chris Brown, MJ. Yeah. MJ. Who's somebody from the? I might edit this out. I might keep the part where I say I'm gonna edit this out in the video. It's okay. You're having fun. Yeah. Who's somebody in the city that you want to work with?
In the city I want to work with. So artist or just local artists?
Do both. That's what I'm gonna do. You give me the one. I want to hear both.
Artist for sure. Weekend.
The Weekend, yeah.
You listen to my music, you can hear the influence behind to him and everything. Locally, or like from the city. Ooh, that's a hard one.
You're gonna have to add the person in the comment. We'll make this happen. Who?
Who's the person? Yo, Deucey, let me hear some names.
Johnny Orlando.
Johnny Orlando's pretty good because I know
yeah.
I'm like, we do the same type of music.
Yeah.
Johnny Orlando will really be dope, to be honest.
Johnny Orlando.
He does pop and everything.
Yeah.
To be honest, that's probably I really pay attention to him.
Yeah. Let's make it happen.
Let's make it happen. Universal Music Canada.
Andyé versus Andyé.
No, Andyé versus Johnny. I love you, Johnny.
Andyé feature Johnny Orlando.
For sure.
Crazy. That'd be hard.
That'd be
hard. That'd be crazy.
That would
make it happen. That's fire.
Yeah.
Those are really good selections.
Yeah.
Really good selections. Man, we're excited for this track.
For sure.
We're excited for the video. We're excited for the reception.
Yeah.
Of course, guys, this show is called Before the Drop. I just made that shit up. We just really be interviewing dope people before they're about to release music. Might call it Before the Drop. We might call it, before the release, whatever, But before, we wrap things up, the golden question, what's next?
Oof. What's next?
What's next?
I'm going to keep it short. Hits. Bodies on bodies.
Bodies on bodies. Murder case.
You get one. He gets on.
Relax.
Cameraman gets on.
What do we do?
Everybody gets on. Hits on hits. That's the only thing I'm saying.
Yeah.
What's next is I'm going to come with more great music, consistency, showing my dance moves.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I might even get into acting. You never know. Like, I'm going to do whatever I want, whatever makes me happy. But to focus on, I'm going to just more pop hits. That's what I'm going to go into. I'm about to probably potentially going to drop a pop album this upcoming year.
So pop album.
For sure.
Crazy. You guys heard it here first. Andyé, who is she?
Yeah.
Yo, by the time this drops, it's either the track is out or the track is out.
Yeah.
Not yet, but hey, man, it's been a good
Thank you for having me, bro.
show. We're looking forward to it.
Go get Who Is She right now.
Track.
Everywhere.
Who Is She?
DSP. Check the
Andyé
music
featuring
video.
Currly. Big up Currly.
Yeah. Bye-bye.